This is MadLab Press.
Cameras are watching, and you might be surprised as to what they have found.
We turn now to a story you will only see here. Dozens of police officers have been caught running red lights. CTV's Natalie Johnson is working on this, and Natalie, the officers were not responding to calls.
That's right, Andrea. These are all instances where police admitted that they were in the wrong. A CTV Freedom of Information request produced dozens of records that tell the story of more than 60 police vehicles caught running red lights since 2014. When the light turns red and the traffic doesn't stop, the evidence is often caught on camera. But a CTV News investigation has revealed that sometimes the culprits are the very people who police the rules of the road. CTV has uncovered dozens of documents that show Toronto police vehicles running red lights, 61 instances over 18 months.
We have a requirement under the Act to stop at each of those signals, fully ensure that it is safe to enter the intersection, and then proceed with caution. If an officer hasn't abided by the rules under the Highway Traffic Act, they can be charged.
And that's exactly what happened in all of these cases, in which police admitted that the officers' actions were not justified. Most of the instances involve police cruisers, others involve dog services vehicles, marine unit vans, parking enforcement vehicles, and more. 9 cases involve unmarked cars, their license plates blurred to protect their identity, but all registered to 2050 Jane Street, where you find the police fleet.
I was in Toronto on Thursday, March 27th, 2025, and I was driving down the Bayview Extension in Toronto, Ontario. I was there to get some B-roll for some films I have coming up. Beautiful clear day, 10 degrees, sunny outside. So there's no excuse for saying you can't see. At the time, I was actually listening to Canada Cop Watch's new video, as you can hear in the background shortly. And in the past, I've received a few red light camera tickets, $325 a pop, and I've had a few. If I went through it, I paid. My fault. I accept responsibility. So there is no excuse for going through a red light, right? Wrong. Watch this. Sometimes MadLab has the perfect timing.
Those other ones that are asking about starting pages, it's gonna blow up. Like, you're gonna see soon at least like 10, 20 cops posting videos. Cops, military police, all of that. So this is from one of them legends. He's a former TPS officer.
So after the red light occurrence, I proceeded to meet Auditing Canada at Dundas Square. Now let's just say if you were a criminal on that day, Thursday, March 27th, 2025, then you had free reign to commit any offense you like, as the police presence was practically nil. And every time I'm down at Dundas Square, I always see people getting bullied by Dundas Square security. I still am baffled as to why they have their own security and enforce it with an iron fist. Isn't it there for everybody to enjoy? It's a block of concrete. So get over yourselves, Paul Blarts of the world. So as I was walking over to Dundas Street, I saw a security officer, Slick, harassing people who were standing in a spot he didn't approve of. So I called him out.
want to.
Well, I'm asking you not to.
I'll film as much as I
Don't
want.
invade my privacy.
Then walk away.
Respect it then.
Then walk away.
You know what? I know the law, and if
Yeah.
I ask you
Take
not
a step
to,
back from me, my friend.
you back up.
How does that sound?
Is that nice?
Yeah,
Why?
because you're a fucking idiot.
Thank you.
You don't know the law.
I'm
And you come
asking
around
you
here.
not to.
You come around here bullying people.
They can't smoke in front of the door. You read the sign?
No, you just have an attitude on you.
Have a nice day.
You too, buddy. You take care now. All right. Okay, Slick. See ya, Slick.
I'm going to show you a video that's coming up. But before that, you ever heard of a saying called rules for thee, but not for me? So here is Auditing Canada getting ejected from 53 Division for exercising his rights in a public building funded by us, the taxpayers. And he's allowed to go in there anytime he wants to file paperwork, to ask questions. I worked in that station for over 20 years. And the amount of people that used to sleep in the lobby, do drugs in the washroom, were never kicked out. But because Auditing Canada goes in with a cell phone camera, he gets booted out. He also gets arrested. So why are the police allowed to violate our rights daily and enter our homes without warrants? Well, here's a church pastor in Calgary who tells the police to leave his church as they barged in without a warrant. I guess the police still think they are above the law.
I don't want to hear anything out of this property immediately. I don't want to hear a word. Out! Out! Out of this property immediately until you come back with a warrant. Out! 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 Out of this property. Immediately out. Immediately go out and don't come back. I don't want to talk to you. Not a word. Out of this property. Immediately out. I don't care what you have to say. Out. Out. Out of this property, you Nazis. Out. Out. Gestapo is not allowed here. Immediately, Gestapo is not allowed. Out! Do you understand English? Get out of this property. Go. So go. Go. And don't come back without a warrant. Out, Nazi. Out. Out. You understand? Nazis are not welcome here. Out. And don't come back without a warrant. Do not come back without a warrant. You understand that? You're not welcome here. Nazis are not welcome here. Gestapo is not welcome here. Do not come back, you Nazi psychopaths. Intimidating people in a church during the Passover. You Gestapo, Nazi, communists, fascists. Don't you dare coming back here. Can you imagine those psychopaths? Passover, the holiest Christian festival in a year, and they're coming to intimidate Christians during the holiest festival? Unbelievable. What is wrong with those sick psychopaths? It's beyond me. Wow. Wow. How dare they? How dare they? Sick people. Sick people. Unbelievable. We're living in a takeover, a total takeover of the government with their thugs, guns, the brown shirts, the Gestapo wannabe dictators coming to the church armed with guns and tasers and handcuffs to intimidate during Passover celebration.